fellow witches and wizards. My name is Pheonixginny, and welcome to another speed build. This is Holly's Hillock. This is for my Dream Life save file. And I have a couple of things to talk about concerning this build. First of all, if you don't know what a hillock is, it just means a small hill, a grassy knoll, if you will. I haven't currently made the hill, and you won't see me make the hill because I think I did it on a live stream. And so if you want to see that, you can check out the live stream that I did a while back on this build. It's somewhere on my channel. Good luck finding it. I forgot that I did that. Okay, couple things. First of all, the build that you are seeing here in this footage is not the build that's on the gallery. Currently, Holly's Hillock is on the gallery under my gallery ID, which will appear on the screen. If you would like it, please select the custom content box on the left-hand side so that you'll be able to see it. It only has one custom content item, and that is a flower vase and a flower that I stick in that flowery pitcher vase and from Cottage living. You really don't need it. That's literally the only thing. You should have no issues downloading this otherwise. The build that's on the gallery is not the build you are looking at right now. It is very, very similar. Like I tried to do it as similarly as possible, but if you are a subscriber on my channel, you'll see that I left a post on my channel a few weeks ago stating how disappointed I was to find that, well, first of all, when I built this, as you can see in the lower right hand corner, I built this in 2022. It was a while ago that I built this. This is one of my backlog footage that I continue to talk about. I made this build very interesting to watch when I was making this video because I was watching it right along with you as I couldn't remember anything that I did. I was like, okay, how did I do this? Okay, that chair choice is a little questionable. Oh, thank God I changed it. Okay, good. Or in some cases I was like, please, Erica, tell me you didn't keep it that way. Please tell me you didn't. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I gotta fix that then. But essentially, it was really fun to watch me make all these choices, and I'll leave stuff there, and I'll panic, like, oh my gosh, Erica, oh, this is the part where I don't show you how I make the hillock. There's the hill, and then I try to place the house on top of it, and it just sinks into the ground. And then I just skip to furnishing it, and it's already, like, partially furnished and everything, because that's on the live stream. Yeah. Basically, if you want to build a house on a hill in this game, you need to make the hill first. You can't pick up the house and place it on top of the hill. You have to make the hill and then build it on top of that. It's kind of a pain, but that's how I did it. And I had to figure it out myself because I was upset that I didn't see it in my old footage. But, anyway, I'm like talking about 3 different things at once. Yeah, this was years ago that I built this, a couple years ago. And since then, I had done some cleaning on my computer, and so I was cleaning out some of my old Sim save files. And I was going to delete a file, but I wanted to make sure that all of my builds were saved to the gallery before I deleted it. And guess which build I missed? This one. And I was so upset because this build, not only is it super cute and I just put so much work and detail into this build, there's so much landscaping, like painstaking, awful, detailed landscaping that's beautiful to look at but took so long to do. And I had to do it all again. And nothing I do is ever as good the second time as the first time. So What you're seeing right now, while it's very, very similar, because I did watch my footage as I was building it, trying to get every detail as close as I could, the landscaping is just not going to be the same, because there's no way I can do it exactly the same way. And frankly, I don't have the energy to do it the exact same way, so a lot of the landscaping is actually cut out of this video, because it's not going to match what you actually get anyway. It is in spirit. There's still a lot of landscaping. The essence of the original build is there, but the paths aren't shaped the same. The lake isn't shaped the same. But the house is pretty much almost exactly the same. I think I might have changed some colorways on a few things. I noticed in this footage, 2 of the windows are the wrong brown, so I fixed them in the build that's on the gallery. And also, I do make a large vegetable patch in the backyard, but I added a greenhouse. So you won't see me building the greenhouse in this video, but it is in the gallery version. Also, so what you're seeing right now is you're seeing the original build, but the screenshots at the end are of the build that's on the gallery. That's how I figured out that the build was missing, because I was like, oh shoot, I need screenshots for the video. So I'm all, putting the footage together. It's all sped up and everything, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta go get my screenshots. And then I can't find the build anywhere in any of my save files, anywhere in the gallery. Doesn't matter what tab I click on, and I'm just sad. Because it's a beautiful, beautiful build, and it's just not going to be as good as the first one. It's just not. But it's still really nice. I still like it. It's still good. Yeah. So this build was made for my save file. It was made for a character named Holly Short. She is not a character I made. She is from the book series, the Artemis Fowl series, if you're familiar. It's a children's book series. I only read books exclusively for children, if you hadn't noticed. Okay, that's not actually true, but I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that kids' books are just better, okay? But anyway, I freaking love the Artemis Fowl series, so I'm putting a few of those characters in my Dream Life save file, and Holly is one of them. And I made, as soon as Cottage Living came out, I was like, oh, that would be perfect for her. So I made this cute little cottage for her. It's somewhat accurate to her character and personality, but I realized as I went on that it isn't exactly right. So she is an elf, and she's a good elf, which means she loves the earth, and she loves to respect it, respect the environment, the atmosphere, and all of that. So she's also vegetarian, I believe. There's a lot of earthy things in this build. I have a large vegetable patch and a greenhouse, and I have I have earth conscious stuff. I've got like solar panels, and I've got dew collectors on the lot. But I also have a barn for cows. So I if she's vegetarian, I don't know how vegetarian she is. I don't know if she's vegan. I don't know. So I don't know if she's opposed to milk. I don't know. But maybe not. But she could just have a llama there, and she could just use the wool. Do vegans use wool? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. And I don't even know if she's vegan. I don't know. But there's a shed for an animal of some sort. There's also a chicken coop, and she probably wouldn't eat eggs. Although I think vegetarian Sims can eat eggs, because I don't think the devs know what vegetarianism is either. I think she would have a llama, or, I think llamas, that's what they are. Yeah, they give wool for knitting and crocheting and whatever. I think she would have that. She might not have a cow, but maybe she doesn't have the cow for milk purposes. Maybe she just likes animals, you know? Also, she could probably just have chickens because she likes them and not because she eats eggs. I don't know. Or the chicken coop is just for decoration. I don't know. Sure. Why not? I didn't really think about it. I was gonna make the lake, fishable, and then I was like, maybe she wouldn't fish. Man, this is tough. But you know what? Whatever. She also has a bee house. I don't know if vegetarians are okay with keeping bees. Can they keep animals? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe vegetarians are fine. Maybe it's vegans that are a little more extreme. There's also, I don't know, bug stuff to make bug protein, whatever nonsense. I don't know. It just looked cute, so I just put it on the lot. So there's a bunch of stuff on the lot that Holly might not actually use, but it's cute, and you might use it. So, yeah. So, me having an interesting time watching a build that I don't remember building all that much. There's many times where I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I completely demolished it. I'm like, Erica, why'd you do that? That was cute. You should have left it. I really like that, that small round window that I put on the roof bit there. There's a cute fox colorway, and I'm like, wow, that's really cute. And I didn't keep it. I changed it to the bee. And the bee is cute too, but I think I chose the bee because I liked that brown colorway. And I wanted all the other stuff to match. While I do cut out a lot of the landscaping, I still keep in a good bit of it because I want to show you what I did, because I'm actually really proud of what I did. Because landscaping is really hard, at least in the past. It's been hard for me in The Sims, and when I actually put the effort in and make it look good, it's really satisfying. Also, this house, I don't think is based off of any house that I looked up on Google. I usually do that. And I might have been inspired by a build. I couldn't tell you what build it was. Like I said, this was built back in 2022. October of 2022. So, I think that's a 10. The size of the screen I'm looking at is small. It's in my editor. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought. What was it? I don't remember. I don't remember stuff. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what plants I want to put, because this is one of those landscaping sections that I'm really proud of. I'm probably the most proud of this section. I made this little flower bed, and it's similar to something that my grandmother would have, or that my grandmother would have had. I was looking at the different terrain paints here. I'm looking at the different terrain paints there, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. No, wait, this one's cute. No, wait, this one's cute. At least when I was watching this back, I'm like, Erica, any one of those are good. Why are you not using any of those? And then I landed on this one, and then I remembered, oh, because this is more of the flower bed that my grandmother would have made. Because when my grandmother made these flower beds when I was a kid, was the bedding was very pine needly. And that's exactly what that bedding looks like. And now I'm making a custom fountain because I wasn't satisfied with the fountains in the game. And trying to figure out which way I want these cute little hedge animals to be, because I totally forgot that these even existed in the game. I was just looking through the plant stuff and I pulled them out and was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute, I have to use these. And so I put them in this cute little flower bed. And so I have this fountain here. And I was going to put this this pool feature in there that does like this bubbly animation, but when I looked at it in game, it looked really odd because it was like, because the bubbles didn't just go weren't just in the water. It was, see, you can see right there, I have the little bubble thing in there. The whole flower bed was bubbling, and I was like, this doesn't, I know it's supposed to be whimsical, it's supposed to be magical, but that just didn't make any sense, and it looked really weird, so I end up taking it out. But there's a lot of really cute stuff in the Cottage Living pack. And you can tell that I just got my hands on it because I'm trying to use as much of it as possible. And I really like that rooster fountain. I found that too. And I was like, ooh, this is perfect. Very, very cute. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with this. And I tried to make paths there, but I was like, nah, that doesn't make sense. And then I do this trick that I think I learned this from Little Simsy. These little rugs that look like really cute stones. They're really, really cute. Just a pain in the butt to put down because you have to size them up and down and scatter them, and to make them look good, you have to put in the time. Oh man. Also, if you're going to live in a house like this, especially when you see what it looks like at the end, if you're going to live in a house like this, you should probably turn off thunderstorms because those rocks just attract lightning. And so every thunderstorm, you're going to have a bunch of those rugs, just piles of ash, and then you're going to have to replace them. So yeah, fair warning. Also, these cute little stairs. I decided to put this on, and I'm so proud of it. It is so cute. This little walkway that goes onto the porch. It's so cute. I want to live in this house. And here I am making the lake. As I said before, it's not going to look like this. This lake is way better than the lake that's in the one in the gallery. The one in the gallery is still really good, but if you know what the original looks like, the original's just better, and it's always that way with me. But like I said, the spirit is still there. You can still tell that I was trying to do the same lake. But it is not pixel perfect, if you will. So I do cut out a lot of the landscaping because it's not the same. Originally here, I was going to make a mountain, this huge mountainous area, but then I was like, this doesn't make any sense. This random mountain in the middle of the field, I don't think so. So I just made another hillock. And I put some trees on it and made it a cute little picnic area, as you'll see in a couple minutes. And then here I'm making the little, I don't know, farm area? Is that what that is? Pasture? Is that what that is? A paddock? Could you call it a paddock? I thought paddocks were for horses exclusively. I don't know. But this is where the barn thing is going, and the decorative chicken coop. And other stuff. I tried to fit I tried to fit Patchy in here somewhere. I think Patchy would be so cute in this build, but I just couldn't find a good place for him. I didn't want to put anything in that paddock area because now if you see where those vegetable patches are, that's where the greenhouse is going to go. There's still going to be a large vegetable patch area in that fencing area, but there's a little greenhouse in that spot that you'll see in the screenshots. I didn't want to put anything in that paddock area because I didn't know how much room the animals would need to walk around, and sometimes spacing can be an issue in this game. Not as much as the previous Sims games, but I will also say that these paths, see how nice these paths look? They're like perfectly shaped. I don't know, perfectly round, and they look so lovely. Forget about it. It's not this nice in the build on the gallery. I could not copy it for some reason. I just couldn't do it. It's not as nice. It's just not. But you'll see in the screenshots. You'll see. Also, it might be a little annoying, but I do some terrain paint up to this picnic area that I'm currently trying to put in place. Now I have flowers lining all the paths except the paths that go up on the hill. And that is because, as annoying as it looks, it's really hard to place plants going upward in this game because they end up not being adhered to the ground. They end up floating because because the grid isn't on a level surface. So it's like the plants are like floating and it looks really weird. So I ended up not putting plants there. But if you can find a way to make it look nice and put plants there, you're welcome to it. And I'd love to see it. And here's the solar panels. Like I said, the character who lives here, she's very earth conscious. So I think she'd really appreciate these sort of green items. And, oh, I really like this bit too. I was trying to figure out what to put on this wall here. I was trying to put something because it was empty and I didn't like it, so I was like, I gotta put something here. So I tried a lot of different somethings until I landed on the grapevines. Those grapevines are really cool looking, so I ended up doing that, and then it still ended up feeling empty, so I had to find something to fill the space in the middle. And then I found these cute little awning things. That one is really cute, but I ended up going with this one because I felt like it fit the vibe a little better. Super, super cute. So glad I found those. And then I found these flower boxes. That's usually how this game works. I just go through the catalog and I'm like, oh, this is cute. Put this down somewhere. Also, you'll find that I jump around a lot too. Like, I'll be working on one thing and I'll be like, oh, wait, I don't want to forget. I want to put this down. So then I'll move on to something else in the build and then forget to go back to what I was previously doing. But yeah, I ended up landing on this cute little fountain for the wall. The little Aslan fountain. That's just what I call it. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, I want to put down the wishing well. And so then I just left that wall as it was. And now I'm putting down this wishing well. And I'm trying to level out the ground so that Sims can actually go up to it. I don't want the terrain to be too difficult to get to. I'm still not sure exactly how Sims manage to navigate terrain. But then I go back to the wall. And I make it pretty. And I end up putting these vampire vines, the vines from the Vampire Pack. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Vampires, I believe that's what it's called. And we still got some time left. What else do I do? Oh, yeah. Oh, and I moved the outdoor laundry stuff over here. It was originally in the barn area, but like I said, I didn't know how much space the animals would need, and it looks better over here anyway. We're pretty much coming up to the end. There's still a lot of landscaping to do, and I'll show you snippets of what I did. Just to show you how I did it. Because I know sometimes it's frustrating to look at a build and they skipped over something and you're like, oh, how did they do this? Well, this is how I did it. I just painted a little path and then I erased a little bit where I feel like the path would be a little worn from being walked on a lot. These bushes are really useful, really good filler if you just want to fill a space really quick. Just kind of putting them up against the fence. I use those. I use this cute little bike and I do this cute little arrangement with the bike. I'm so proud of this cute little arrangement with these, the yellow flowers and these red flowers. I was going to put that bird feeder there, but I ended up keeping it where it was because I thought it was better where it was. And I put this cute little butterfly thing from Backyard Stuff. And I do a cute little gnome. Silly gnome. Oh, he's so cute. And then skip. Okay, and then this is me putting down all these bushes and all these filler plants to line every path as much as I can. And then here's me putting down more stones. This took me hours. It's really... And I'm not even filling it in that much here. In the actual build, in the build that you see in the gallery, I fill it in way more. And I did not need to fill it in as much as I ended up doing, but I did. I think we're coming up to the end now, and here are my screenshots. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video if you liked the video. please leave a comment down below telling me what you thought of the video. Click subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and turn on notifications by clicking the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I upload. My socials are linked in the description. I have a Twitter, an Instagram, and a TikTok. And I also have a Patreon if you would like to support what I do. I'm also a writer. I write short stories and I leave them there on my Patreon. And I have free stuff on there as well, including Harry Potter fanfiction, so feel free to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.